Hello and welcome to today's Dalal Street Week Ahead video. Now in today's video we'll be taking a look at three stocks, Bajaj Auto, ITC and Bharti Airtel, plus a general outlook for the market. Now on the general market outlook point of view, this week is heavy on the local front and heavy on the international front. On the international front, the main thing which I believe will affect our markets is this week we have the Federal Reserve's Jerome Powell having a speech, and that is something which will affect all the global markets, and what he speaks there will sort of reiterate everything. On the US front, we have the CPI, PPI data, and that will affect their market, which in turn will affect our market open most of the time. And the UK GDP numbers, but those I don't think will affect us that greatly, as we are not, the British economy is not that relevant today in the bigger picture of everything. However, on the local front, we have a lot coming out. In fact, most of last week I was saying I expect BJP to win Delhi due to the 12 lakh thing they did in the budget and due to how they dealt with AAP in the past 1-2 years. So it was pretty sure BJP was going to win. So we'll have to see how the market takes that. This is, I think, most of the reaction is already priced in. But we may just get one quick reaction for one day, and then after that it will fizzle out. So that's how I'm looking at it. But then also this week we have another news coming out. The Prime Minister will be going to meet Trump, and we'll have to see how that meeting goes. Naturally, there's going to be a lot of PR, a lot of things going on before that. So that might create positivity to the market. So it is something which is, there's a positive side to it and a negative side. Now, personally, me and clients hold PE cells in the indexes, and we booked some of the profits last week, and I think they'll continue doing well. They're already in a very deep profit, so I think those will continue doing well. But I want to see how the market trades in the, especially on Monday, as that will tell us really how things are going to be going ahead. Now let's take a look at the stocks. Now the first one is Bajaj Auto. Now Bajaj Auto is, I think I had even shared my trades in it, as I had managed to capture this up move in it. Now, how I see the market going ahead. Now, as long as Bajaj Auto is between 9180 and 8650, it will form a range in this zone. So this is a zone in which it's only for intraday players, not positional. Positional is for option sellers. I personally hold PE cells in it, and I continue planning to hold them as long as we're above 8650. But now, if you're an intraday option or positional option buyer, or you want to enter fresh positions in equity side and everything, if Bajaj Auto breaks 9180, that is when it's a long opportunity to 9520 and 9750. These are the next two targets. But if it breaks 8650, it goes to 8340. So again, my trading plan is pretty simple. Between 8650 and 9180, expected to bounce around. Option sellers will benefit, and intraday option traders. Above 9180, that is when it's a chance to go long, as it will have cleared a resistance zone that has bugged it for weeks and weeks, and it will let us basically take off further ahead to 9520 and 9750. On the buy chance, is certain bad news comes and it breaks 8650, then we're going down to 8340. I am bullish technically on Bajaj because I hold PE cells, but let's see how it goes, as I don't even mind the range boundness, as the PE cells will continue making money. Now coming to the next stock, which is ITC. Now ITC has been doing pretty badly, and its results basically, due to how favored ITC is, the results according to me are not that good, but everyone everywhere has put that their ITC has had a very resilient performance. That's the word I've seen, whether you open CNBC, whether you open NDTV Profit, Economic Times, that word is getting used everywhere. So the media, it's a media darling, and so according to me, ITC will have to be traded as a media darling. Now, according to me, as long as ITC holds the support between 420 and 425, it can continue going sideways. So my trading plan for it is pretty simple. Between 440 and the support at 420, this is a no man's land. This is where the bulls and bears will both have their way with each other. We will only get a clean move either if we break 420 to 425, or we break 440 on the upside. If we break 440 on the upside, then it will open up to 450, 455. So the risk reward is roughly 1 to 1. And if it breaks 420, then it's going to have a big medium term fall. Won't be a straight fall, it will be just those gradual painful declines for equity investors, but good for F&O traders. So my trading plan, as I said, between 420 and 440, trade both sides. Option sellers dream. If it breaks 440, go long, it's a clean long. Breaks 420, it's a clean short. That's really it for ITC. I'm not going to bother discussing the results, as here I think the main thing that's going to play into impact is how the media plays it out. As I said, it's a media darling and it's loved by many people, ITC. It used to be a meme stock, then came a stock which got loved, and let's see how it goes with the levels and the trading plan shared. Next we'll take a look at Bharti Airtel. Now Bharti Airtel was a stock I had basically me and clients hold P-cells in it from pre-budget, and they're in a very good profit. On Friday I showed my option buy in it, how it just basically sprinted straight up and did very well. Now according to me, Bharti Airtel did not perform that well on the price. Yes, it gave, seen by my tweets and everything of the trade which I held, it has given very good profits on the option buying side. I hold the equity position still and I hold the option sell position still, but I think it has not performed as well as it should have because its results were fantastic. So I still believe Bharti Airtel has to, these are the same levels I shared in the previous video, it still has to clear 1680 and 1720 for it to be able to go through. I shared in a previous video that this is the upside target and the main resistance, and it stays the same. As long as between this box range lives, the minute it breaks this, that is when it will go to 1800 and 1875. So right now, do I think it's an option buy stock? No, because the move, it has had that one sudden move, so now the moves will be more slower in nature, and we have reached basically roughly the middle of the month. So the decay will start kicking in Feb options in a decent pace. So you'll end up losing money with a bit of slowness. So this, I believe, is an equity, should be done in equity or in F&O, option sells, not option buys. And that is how I'm holding it now. Equity I booked on Friday as I had shown. And my trading plan is simple: break a 1680, 1720, break a 170, then a big move to 1800 and 1875 opens. If it cannot break 1680, then it'll keep dilly-dallying between 1550 and 1680. That's how I look at it. So that's it for the three stocks today. Pretty short video than unlike how they usually are, but I've tried to keep it a bit more precise rather than waffling on. So let's see how the market goes this week. There's a lot of news, as I said, which will be affecting the markets, and so pay attention to that. And any suggestions, drop them in the comment section below, and if they're workable, they'll be covered. In any stock you want to analyze, do drop in the comment section below, and the same will be done for that too. Thank you.